everyone. So today we're going to be installing an EV charger. So Matt's just landed at mine. So we're just going to land up the van. Here's Matt, he's trying to hide away from the camera. So we're going to load up the van, and then when we land at the job, we'll do some footage on the job of what we're doing. We're installing a Rolec charger today. To be fair, never installed a Rolec before. We usually install Zappi, don't we, Matt?
Yeah.
So obviously Zappi, for me, the best EV chargers, the British. But yeah, they're doing a job to help someone out today, and they couldn't get a Zappi, they could only get a Rolec. So let's see how it goes. So we're on the job now. Going to be installing a Rolec EV. I'll quickly show it. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. We're installing this today. Never installed a Rolec before. Usually install Zappi, but obviously this isn't my job. This is someone that we're helping. So they've chose to put in a Rolec in. So we're putting a Rolec in. We're going to be putting it. Let me just spin the camera. We're going to be putting it here, and then they're also putting in some solar up there. So I'm going to get some aerial shots with the drone in a sec up there and show you what's going on up there. So we're going to be pulling it from here, coming to this fuse board here. I'm going to pull it up there, and then show you the run. So the fuse board's just here, right there, bro. Just here. Then they've already took the boards and everything up for us, so I'm going to run it through here. It's got to go up here, into the loft, back down into here, show you, back down into here, and then we're going to be running it. It'll go into the extension, run it through the roof in the extension, some mechanical protection down the wall, through the back, and then into the charger. So Matt's just getting set up now, getting all the stuff ready, and then we're going to crack on now. Right, so we've got some of the running for the EV. We've pulled in the Cat 5 as well. We're going to separate them in there. Matt's just pulling in the other data cable, which is going to for the CT clamps for the solar, because they're putting in. It's going to go back to the tails down there and clamp on because the inverter's in the garage. So we've ran. I'll quickly show you actually. So we've ran the 6mm up here. So yeah, we've run the 6mm through the joists. We haven't done anything like this. We've run it all the way through the joists, pulled it through here. We've got to tidy it up in a sec. Runs down there, and then we run into here. Then we're going to come into some trunking here, drop it down there, shoot across there with some trunking, and we'll come into the garage. Right, so we've got the running back to the board. Matt's just tidying it up down there. Oh, bloody hell, watch you, didn't you? Yeah, so he's just cable tying into the metal struts and all the existing cables, because whoever had done it before, they were literally touching all the pipes. So we've cable tied onto one of these metal struts just to keep it away from the hot pipes. So we've run it all the way up here, run it across in the roof, then we put up some trunking here, a little bit of trunking. I'm going to get a little bit of cork on this angle here, because you can have no right, if you get it look better anyway to run right down rather than put a right angle and send it that way. So we're through there now. The lads had already got the run up for us, so literally as we come down that wall there, we run straight through here, and the board is here. So I'll just quickly show you the board. And the cable pulled down with the Cat 5 for the CT. So that's all pulled down there. So we've got it to here, and then if I go around here now, we got it into this void up here, which I'll give you a quick. I've got my torch. Yes, I have. I'll get up there now and show you where we come out with that drill hole. So let me just get up here now. Hopefully you can see. Oh. There we go. So literally we come out there, we've run it through the joists, and we have popped through a hole down there, which I'll show you now where we've came out. Once I get down. So we've came out just there. So what we're going to do, run it all the way through the joists here, drop it down in some trunking in there, and then if I go outside, like I showed you earlier, the charge is going to be mounted just here. But we also pulled through, because Amal, the other Sparky whose job it is, he's putting us the solar in and everything, so he's putting the inverter there. So we've just pulled in the cat 5 for the CT clamps that are going to get clamped onto the tails, excuse me, for the inverter. So we're going to get this cable across here now, and then once we've got it in, we'll show it you all up, all done, and yeah, hopefully we can get out of here reasonably early. So we've got everything in now, all wired at the board. I'll show you that in a second. CT clamp in. So we've trunked all the way down there. Obviously we put clips in for premature collapse down there. I'm just going to show you the charger now. Chargers in. We've got our R1s and R2s. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the installation manual on how to program it. I've never put a Rolec EV before, and then we're going to bring that up as well with some waterproof silicone, because I don't like how that gland is. So yeah, that's where we're at. So chargers in now. Unfortunately we can't do the setup because the customer's internet went down yesterday, so we can't do, spin the camera, we can't do the setup today, but everything's in. I'll quickly show you at the board because Amal's put another board in, so I'll just quickly show you in the fuse board. So it's all in down there. It's turned off. I'll turn off that main switch now because but yeah, everything's all in. Amal's pulling the solar in at the moment, that's why the board and everything's open, but CT clamps in. Amal's going to dress that in and do the actual what's the word I'm looking for, the setup of the car charger, because obviously I can't do it without the internet. So to the customer, it's pointless me setting it up on your wireless hub that you've got, because then you're going to have to change the internet then again in a couple of days. So yeah, I've done some aerial shots as well of the solar and the EV, so you can see the scope of the job. Obviously we wasn't on the solar today, but obviously that's something that we're looking to do some videos on in the future. So thanks for watching, please subscribe and like.